Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video. This video is actually going to be completely different to anything I've ever uploaded on my YouTube channel before. It's actually going to be a day in the life style video. So I know a lot of you have been asking me to upload some new content. I haven't been as good about that in the past year, and actually some of you have been asking for this style of video specifically. So I hope this is something that you enjoy, and please give me some feedback if you did like it, and I'll be happy to do future videos of this style. But yeah, so just the plan for the day is I'm going to go in and eat some breakfast, and I've got to jump on the computer for a bit. I've got a few emails to respond to, and I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek of a website that I'm in the middle of developing, and it's pretty exciting, a new business idea that me and a couple of other professional players have been working on. And then I'm going to be training. I'm back in the US. I'll give you a little bit of information. I can't give too much away, just for legal reasons, but I'm back in the US because a couple of teams have invited me to come in and train. They want to have a look at me and assess me and possibly offer me a contract if things work out. As soon as I hear anything or discover anything about next season, you'll be the first to know. So, well, maybe you won't be the first to know. My family will probably be the first to know, but you guys will be an extremely close second. And then I'm just going to kind of walk you through the rest of my day and show you what I get up to. And that's about it, really. So let's go. Alright guys, so as I said, I wanted to give you a sneak peek to the website that I've been developing, and the website is for a company that myself and a couple of other professional players have started building. We met through the game of soccer and we became good friends, and we get together just to hang out, obviously, because we enjoy each other's company, but also it's good to get around like-minded people. Anyway, we got together on a regular basis, we still do, and a little while ago we were kind of on the topic of talking about what we would like to do after our playing careers are over, because even though we're right in the middle of our playing careers, there's no way to predict when that's going to end, whether it be through injury, whether it be through our contracts not being renewed, or we might just completely make the choice that we want to stop playing. Who knows? I doubt that's going to happen, but it's possible. So we were kind of bouncing ideas off one another and thinking about what we could do after our playing careers are over. The obvious ones came out: coaching, being a trainer, personal trainer, things like that. But then we had this idea of how can we really help the next generation of players? We all have younger players that we mentor, we train one-to-one on a regular basis, and we love that. We really love mentoring the younger players and helping them develop, not just as footballers, but as leaders and young men. So we have a real passion for that, and we want to help younger players, well, players of any age really, find opportunity if they're struggling to do so. So we figured out that through our careers of playing in college, playing professionally, we've met so many coaches, and we've built a really strong relationship with a lot of them, whether that's through playing under them specifically, playing against them, meeting them at certain events. We've built a real rich network of connections that we have to our use, kind of thing. So what we thought, we would provide a service for players, and we would have a website and an online mentorship program that's going to help players who are looking to achieve the next level find that opportunity. Obviously there's a certain amount of responsibility on the player, they have to perform, but we want to provide that platform so that they can show their best. And the way we're going to do that is just by using those connections. So because of our personal relationships, our opinion matters to these coaches. So when we find a player that's talented, we can advertise that player to the coaches, and they'll trust our opinion. So the chances are they'll have a look at this player and possibly offer them a contract, offer them a scholarship, whatever it might be. So through this, I just think it's going to be an absolutely amazing opportunity for players who might not necessarily have had the opportunity presented to them before. They might be very talented, very hardworking, but they've just not found a way to expose themselves to coaches at the next level. So this is going to provide that. And we're so excited about it. And it's also going to help the coaches out as well that we're working with. We have a good relationship with them, so we're only going to recommend players that we truly believe that can actually provide a certain service for them, that can actually be successful in their team. So it's kind of a help the coaches find good players and help the players find teams and find a coach for them to connect with. So that's just a basic rundown of what it's going to be. As I said, it's not launched yet, but we are going to be launching it hopefully early into the new year, 2017. And we're really excited about it. We're putting the finishing touches on the website, finishing touches on the company name, and getting all the legal stuff figured out. And as soon as everything's sorted, we're just going to launch this, and we're going to be putting our time and effort into it. Because even though we play professional full time, we train in the morning and then we have the rest of the day free. So we have a lot of spare time that we could really be putting to some good use and start building this business even now during the middle of our playing careers. And just through our careers, we're going to even meet more coaches and add to the long list of coaching connections that we already have. So we're excited about it. We're very motivated. This is something that we love to do anyway, that we would do for just the joy of it, but we're able to, actually create a business out of this as well. So after our playing days, we're going to be able to have this to kind of work towards and put in all our energy to. So we're massively excited. If this is something that excites you by hearing me talk, make sure you stay tuned, because this will be launching in the near future, and there's a definite opportunity for you to get involved as well. So thanks for listening. I know I just rambled on for like 6 minutes about that, and I wasn't planning on it, but as you can see, I'm just excited about it. So when you're excited about something, you just want to share it, you want to talk about it. So there'll be more information, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to do a quick workout. This is something I do at home, and it's about 10 minutes long for the workout. I start out with about 3 or 4 minutes of yoga just to get my body nice and supple, and then I move into the 10-minute workout. So the reason it's so short is because I do compound movements. It hits every muscle in the body, so it's a total body workout. And this is something Cristiano Ronaldo swears by, is compound exercises. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically just performing an exercise that incorporates as many muscle groups as possible. Another great thing about compound exercises is that every single exercise you do really challenges the core, so that at the end of the workout you don't have to spend an extra 30 minutes doing ab exercises. I hope you guys enjoy having a quick little preview of some of the training that I do at home. And after I've done with this workout, I'll probably just hydrate, and then I'm going to go and find a pitch to hopefully get a quick training session in on. So I'll bring you guys along. so nice quick workout. I like that because it's only 10 minutes long, doesn't take too much of the day up, but it's just a nice overall body workout. You know, it really just hits all the major muscle groups. It's a more functional movement than just doing isolated individual muscle exercises. So it just kind of replicates a lot of the movements you do in soccer anyway. And yeah, so it's all done. 10 minutes, that's it. So give it a crack if you fancy it. And now I have to go and try and find a football pitch so I can go do a bit of wall work. Check this bad boy out. 1973 Volkswagen Bug. Hopefully it starts because it's freezing cold and it's been snowing, but it's actually been pretty reliable. But hey, hopefully we find a pitch that's been scraped off. I'm going to probably try and find like a turf pitch. I've been training on grass a lot recently, but because it's lacrosse season, a lot of the turf pitches around here get kind of scraped off and it's warmed up a bit. So I think that's going to be my best bet. So wish me luck and hopefully we'll be training soon. Okay, so pitch number 1 is a no-no. But as the old saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So we try again. Alright, field number 2, no good either. So I have one more in mind, and hopefully third time lucky, third time's a charm. But if not, we might have to get a bit creative today with our training, but we'll see. Well guys, my worst fears have come true. There are no outdoor pitches that have been snow plowed in the area whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an indoor dome a ring and see if they have space or an open slot where I can come in and just try and use part of their pitch. If not, I think I'm just going to go home and use the garage, set up a little bit of a space and improvise a little bit, do a bit of footwork, a bit of short sharp sprints, agility, sharp turns and things like that. So stay tuned, but one way or another we're going to be training today, so it's going to happen one way or another. Success guys, I'm buzzing. So I called up this dome. I've been here a couple of times before in the winter when it's been snowing outside and they had a slot available for me, so we're going to get a good training session. Perseverance pays off. So I'm in and it is freezing, but so when I rang the lady up, I asked her if she had a free spot and she said, well, no one's in here, but the heating hasn't been on all day because they're not starting sessions till later on, so it's going to be really cold. And I was just like, I don't even care at this point. I'll just wrap it warm as long as I've got a surface without snow on it. I'll take what I can get. So I'm just going to set up a goal over here. I've got some smaller goals to work on, some passing and things like that. I can't film the whole session because I got to save some battery to be able to get home so I can use my GPS, but I will give you a couple snippets. If you do want to see a full-length training session or some more drills, I do have a training video that I posted a couple of weeks ago. I'll put the link in the description or maybe on the screen or something that you guys can go and watch if you need some training ideas. But hey, I'm going to get to it. So my camera did die a little bit sooner than I was expecting, so a bit disappointed that I didn't get much training footage into this video, but that's alright. I had a really good training session, and so now I'm back home. I took a shower, just going to kind of relax for the evening. I'm going to go over and make some proper food in a sec. As soon as I got in, I had a protein bar, just 20 grams of protein in that, just to get the protein into the muscles immediately after my training so that I can kickstart the recovery process. And so for the rest of the night I'm actually just going to spend 2 to 3 hours on my laptop. So not that interesting for the video, but it is quite exciting for me. First thing I'm going to start editing this video, and then I've actually got a web conference with a guy that I've kind of connected with, who's started up his own personal training business. So he's going to kind of mentor me. I'm going to ask him a few questions, just absorb a bit of knowledge about how he went about the whole thing, and hopefully it's going to help me out as well. Yeah, you guys already heard a little bit about something I'm working towards, so it'd be good to speak to someone who's not done the exact same thing but has started a business himself. So excited to chat with him, and then I might just watch a film or something like that, and then I'm going to just do a quick recovery session before bed. So I'll probably show you guys what I do. I just work with the foam roller and do some stretching, just so that tomorrow I wake up and my muscles don't feel as sore, I don't feel tight, and I kind of feel ready to go all over again. So tomorrow's a cardio day, so I'll spend a little bit extra foam rolling the legs out so they're nice and supple for tomorrow. And then probably just go to sleep, so I'll probably end the vlog or the day in the life video then. So hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm going to go in and make some food now, and then I'll probably turn the camera back on when it's time for my recovery session. So I'll see you then.
Want me to turn the brightness up? More is better.
Oh man.
Under.
Alright guys, so the last part of my day usually ends like this, with one of these, which is a foam roller. I'm sure you guys have seen them before. You can pick them up at any major sports goods stores. But if I could pick one investment for you as an athlete, it would be this, because this is going to absolutely save your life. Well, maybe not your life, but certainly your legs, because this just really rolls out all the lactic acid, takes all the tension out from a hard day's work of training, and it just makes you feel a lot better the next day. You know, it allows you to go again, allows you to wake up feeling loose, and it kind of prevents stiffness, and it's going to take out some of that muscle soreness as well. So it's worth the investment. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through a bit of a stretching routine, just stretching all the major muscle groups: hamstrings, quads, groin, hip flexor, and glutes. And then I'm just going to roll out each muscle as well. So rolling out the hamstring, rolling out the quads, rolling out the calves, just rolling everywhere really, a bit of the lower back as well, just so that I'm kind of really just adhering to each muscle group and paying attention and taking care of it. Even if it doesn't necessarily feel sore, I'll give it a bit of a roll anyway. But if there's an area that feels a bit more sore than others, I'll obviously spend a little bit more time on it. So I'm not going to go through everything on the video, just in the name of keeping this video less than an hour long, but I'll give you a couple stretches and a couple of examples of rolling out, and then you can figure out the rest. So I just start by rolling out the hamstrings usually. What I do is I usually go forwards and backwards as one, and I usually just do 10 on each part of the leg. 3, 4. And as you can see, I'm just kind of rotating from side to side just to really get each muscle fiber in that hamstring. Just getting a roll on each little section. And then I would just repeat the same thing on the quads. So I do usually do one leg at a time. Then I'll go to the quads. And then move on to the calf, then move on to some lower back, and then I would just change legs. And as for stretches, hopefully you guys know how to do stretches, just making sure you're stretching all those major muscle groups, especially in the legs. As a footballer, that's what you're using predominantly, but it's good to give yourself an all-round stretch. It's good to do things like yoga. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube. You can just type in yoga for athletes or full body stretching routine or something like that, and I guarantee any of the videos that you pick are going to do a decent job. So that's just what I tend to do at the end of the day. I feel like it helps me get into a nice state of relaxation, so when I get into bed I fall asleep pretty quickly. So give it a try. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, just do me a big favour and click that little thumb up over here. It would help the channel grow. And also, if you're new, do me a favour and click, where is it? This button over here, the one that says subscribe, and then you won't miss out on future videos. And just give me some feedback as well. Tell me what you liked about this style of video. Tell me what I can improve on. It's my first one, so obviously I'm more than willing to hear any criticisms that you might have. So any suggestions for future videos, anything that you want to see, any kind of tutorials that you want, just let me know. Also, if you want to follow me on some social media, I do have Instagram. I'll either put it on the screen here or I'll just put it in the comment section below. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate the continued support from all you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.